Again? Can you flip that cup over? Like, remember the beer that flipped?
Yeah, remember that? She never got it on tape.
No.
Hi, Tommy.
Smile, Robert. You're the only one that won't look away. That's why I like to take your picture.
You want me to? No. No, okay, I won't. He just goes everywhere, doesn't he? Now?
You gotta really watch it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's here.
We were playing with the kids here and I forgot to watch it.
That feels good.
Go behind them and get the back of their head.
With the back of their heads?
It's like a little
It's probably the best shot.
aggressive in the water. Last time I was here, the water was so cold.
That's enough to cool you off, huh? Well, it wasn't cold. That was in June. That's what it's nice. It's still hot right now.
It was cold.
Is the water too cold?
No.
Okay.
What are you gonna do with it, Robert?
I don't know. Watch it clean. Oh, a movie camera? Oh.
Throw it up and
It's all right. It's not on, Gene.
You're walking? Oh, you can.
He can touch now?
Yeah.
Okay, now do that again, Gene.
No. Turn that thing off. I
No.
thought you had the other camera.
That's all he's done for the last.
Tommy, do that one more time. I want to get all of it on film.
Same.
What happened, Robert?
What?
Ready to get your suit on? I got that one. That was good. I wasn't sure what it was.
Probably get more, but I don't.
Yep, I'm going to take your picture. Oh, why'd you tell her? Now she'll run away. All right, you can tell me your life story, Tommy. How old are you? And do you go to school yet?
She can do it over there. Sure.
How about daycare? Nursery school?
Preschool.
Preschool. What's your teacher's name?
Veronica.
Is she pretty? She nice to you? Real nice? Because you're a nice boy. She should be nice to you.
I'm gonna call her sometimes.
Who's that kid behind you? That big kid?
What's his name? I don't know either.
Uh-oh, I have a battery light flashing. I got to keep going till it runs out.
Is that somebody that just wandered in the door, or do you know him, Tom?
Don't you know me?
Do you remember him? He grew a lot last
You don't
year.
remember me.
Andrea, tell him his name.
Isn't that Mark?
What is that? Mark, that's right. And what's this girl's name right here?
Andrea.
That's right. And what's this lady's name next to me? This pretty lady.
Mommy.
Mommy! Does she have a name too?
Remember,
What's her name?
Can't remember my other name.
Does it begin with a M? J? What?
Julie.
Julie, that's right. That's a pretty name, isn't it? When the battery light says low, you have to run it down.
I thought it'd be dead. I hope it gets dead by the time it gets over here.
No, it won't, Gene.
Won't be dead.
No.
A fork and Karen's recharger or what?
I have a new battery. I have a spare.
This could be a funny shape.
I just found out why my pizzas stick to the board. I don't use enough cornmeal.
Oh, really?
That's what Mark said.
Okay, there you go.
We have to use the paddle and 2 people and 2 spatulas to try to get off the board to put it on the stone.
I told you to use more before.
You don't want this?
I don't listen, Mark. I'm a mother.
What, pizza?
Yeah, I don't have fork.
Is it done?
I don't know. We need somebody to determine if it's. Yeah.
Tommy, you want a half a piece?
Kind of messy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Too thick, huh?
Good.
Let it cool a little bit.
Here we go.
I got a whole minute of you without you knowing it. Oh, it smells good.
Cameron, go get a piece.
Here we are on Route 66 in Kingman, Nevada. No, Arizona. Rob, I want you to walk up by the train engine so we can see how huge it is. All right, stay right there. Isn't it? Her toe is killing her. Santa Fe locomotive number 3759. Presented to the City of Kingman as a historical monument in 1957 by the Santa Fe Railroad Company. Mountain-type coal-burning steam locomotive was built in 1927 by the Baldwin Locomotive Works.
What? Rob doesn't believe me. About what?
Look at those mountains. Oh. Arizona, Highway Route 66. Population, no, elevation, 2,700 feet. I'd like all of you to turn around. Where's Robert? This was a fun drive.
He likes to drive up here. He wants to turn around and go back.
Boy, is it warm. They don't look very wild.
Still, you never know.
I would get behind
Don't
them.
want to get behind them.
Yeah, that's sometimes they get, you know, and they take you. Yeah, I think a lady wants to get food, it's pretty good.
Aw.
Come on,
Feed them, they like, too many gets around, you get behind them, they'll start kicking the first.
Yeah, especially if you got the food, they'll start fighting for it.
They're not really that bad.
Nothing like wild burros in town. Want to take one home, Andrea? Yeah? We can go find some more. Okay. Andrea, the sheriff just walked by you and you didn't even notice. You had a gun and everything. He just walked behind the building. Show me the dust, Andrea. Wait, yeah. I'll go with you back. Okay, let me finish taking a picture of Robert. Ate that whole thing already. You ate the entire one already? Wait, I want to get...
Get a picture of Mark being yesterday. Yeah, but she gets big.
Okay. Feed him.
Old style riding, new style riding, right?
What time?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Oatman, Arizona. The home of the wild burros and the wilder Ghost Rider gunfighters. The Oatman Historical Society is proud to present an entirely new group called the Ghost Riders. We perform individual shows at 1:30 and 2:30 every Saturday and Sunday and on holidays. So come on down, come on up. Every show is new and unique.
Cool. Andrea?
Come on, in the state of Arizona, we are for the preservation of the Old West. And as such, the only money that we can make is donations from the general public. We hope that you enjoy our show. We'd like to tell you that...
All right, boys. Got a board today. What do you think we can do to raise a little help?
Yeah? You up the hotel?
We can always rob a hotel. Just probably don't have any money left over from yesterday.
No, let's not shoot up a saloon.
What up?
No, that's not right.
We might hit some of the followers.
Ain't that so bad?
Boys like supposed to be in the game.
Don't you always come in today on Sundays to sell us whatever you do?
Yeah, he's always fun. I thought we ran it more last week.
We did.
Oh, he's gonna come back again?
Nah, he's smart. You know how he is. Got that pumpkin on his head all the time. It's hard to tell that.
He's coming in and stuff.
That
He comes
goofy
into
hat
town
on.
again.
He
We'll
doesn't wear
make
a
sure
goofy
he
hat.
understands he ain't supposed to be here.
I don't think his mom ever learned how to dress him yet.
Well, Carl, if you keep that hat of yours another 3 years, you'll be looking at some of the farmers. Oh, nobody can look that dumb.
Yes, they can.
Yeah.
Sure they can.
Oh.
Yes, they can. There he is. There he is. Told you.
It is.
See, I was one person to look at dumb.
Yeah, let's go have some fun.
Hey!
Hey, boy.
You old man! Why did you grab?
Go back to town. What are you talking about?
yeah.
Good idea.
We don't have any pearls in spite. Yeah, you're a big boy. You know that? Yeah. Here's why I come down to. This little rest. Rabbit food. Yeah. A little bit of rest. And so this. Okay.
Good.
What are these? Some of these. Now, I'm tired of you pushing me around. I'm tired of you pushing me around. Just because I have all the load. Yeah, well, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do? I ain't got no load. You don't got anything to say on now. Let's take it off the rip in there. Why they got you? Go ahead. Yep. Hey, you don't want to do that. Come on, dance, come on. Faster. Don't wait and make our buddy mad now. Your mama won't like that.
Can't see.
A rifle. Gun.
Yeah, she's ready.
I didn't think you had it in it. Did you feel that, Charlie?
How you like that? You killed our buddy. All right, this is the last bullet I got here. What's the problem?
That's good. The handgun too now.
Back up. Back up. I got some help here now. I got help. Go back.
That background. They're dead, yay!
Dead. What? Can't hardly miss them. Ronnie! You know you're gonna run Rick out of business now, don't you? Ah, hell. Come on, Flyboy, I'll take by you a glass of red-eye. We had enough of this. You know, it's always nice to have a little help when you need it, folks. That's the Ghost Riders. Ghost Riders.
It doesn't work, does it? Here we are at Oatman at the gallows. This is what happens for Dad driving crazy on the mountain roads. Pull it, Mark, quick. Robert will. Robert, I'll pull the trap door. You hang the...
Driving on that road.
Really?
That's your punishment.
She was my cousin, really.
My turn.
Oh, I want to pull this. Funny, Andy. No, it's the lever.
It doesn't work. It couldn't possibly.
I don't know, it's kind of loose.
Come on, let's go. Stand down.
Come on.
I'm filming.
Oh.
Ready?
No.
Here he goes.
Ah.
Yeah, great, get up here. Come on, buddy. We can fix that.
Here he goes.
Use it own wrist.
Can I have your hat before this lever is pulled?
Mommy
Ready?
has
Ah!
Okay. Andrea, get up here. Andrea? Come on. Get up here. I want your neck in the noose.
Oh, Rob's in a coffin. Hurry up.
Then Mom's got to get up.
That's really scary with that like that.
There you go.
Mom,
Ready?
there's no possible way.
How can she smile? She's about to get home. Hung by the neck until...
Get a picture.
I will. Mark up
Ready?
the camera. I want this over with quick. Come on.
The other way, Andrea.
I'm not letting go though.
Okay, now this is the one that's for real. I'm going to kick her legs out from under.
Okay.
No. Hey, look, you see where the ropes were. Uh-huh.
Not a very dead body.
Going too fast. Done?
Yeah, it's locked off right there.
Standing in line to go into it.
Are we going into one? No, we're going to go on one.
You see people going down, you don't see them coming out.
Eight stories high, contains 8 Francis-type generators. Arizona wing has 9. The generators are 70 feet high. 30 feet of this is above floor level. The other 40 feet below floor level is the turbine. All of the generators in this wing, except one, produce more than 130,000 kilowatts each. First generator has a window. Through that window you can see the main shaft of the generator. 38 inches in diameter, 65 feet in length. The shaft alone weighs 114 tons. Total revolving weight inside one generator, 800 tons, turning 180 RPM. Gross weight of a generator, 2,000 tons. Below us is a chocolate brown horizontal generator known as a Pelton water wheel. There's another just like it in the Arizona wing, and the two produce all of the power for elevators, lights, all the electrical needs of Hoover Dam. Overhead is a green crane. We have another at the far end of the room. Those two move freely within the wing. They are used to install and maintain these giant generators. Each crane has a lifting capacity of 300 tons. At this time, we're going down some long...
Feel a rumble?
feet overhead. See the baseline where that tower comes out from the front of the dam. The baseline is about even with the surface of Lake Mead on the other side. That's how much water stands over us right now. Lake Mead was 461 feet deep on July 5th when it was measured. Coming down the face of the dam at 5-foot intervals, you see marks left by the wooden forms used to pour the concrete. Just above us are the windows of the administrative offices and the control center, controlling both the generation of power and the flow of water downriver. On our left are the cliffs of Nevada, topped with power transmission towers set at odd angles, the angles necessary to keep the power lines from touching the canyon walls. Across the base of the power plant, you see all these silver gray painted units that vary in size and shape, but they're all the same. They're all step-up transformers, and they take an output of 16,500 volts coming from a generator, and they'll boost that as high as 287,500 volts, since it is both more economical and efficient to transmit power at higher voltage. Below is an area we call the tail range. The water there is in constant turmoil, stirred by the release below the surface of water coming from the generators. The water is 40 to 50 feet deep. Temperature stays at about 52 degrees. And if there's any color in the water,
That's the result of refracted light coming into the canyon. Nothing is done to clean or treat the water on its way through the generator. The other ramp, far ahead, left-hand side, there's the portal of a 2,000-foot highway tunnel. It's part of that roadway system going out to join US 93. Any part or piece of equipment too large to bring through the tunnel would have to come down using the overhead cable system. 6 cables, 3.5 inches in diameter. Load capacity, 150 tons. Control cap for that system extends out to the concrete work there at the top of the canyon. At this time, we're going into a tunnel cut into the Arizona cliffs here. But now they're starting to run the generators a little more, and you're seeing a steadier, stronger roar. That roar is water. The water comes from an intake tower out in front of the dam. It runs through the pipe under our feet, and it's going to generators 2, 3, 5, 7, Arizona. 1, 4, 6, 8, 9 are fed by another pipe higher up. To the cliffs above. 600, 800, 900 feet up at the top of the cliffs. No connection with the operation of the dam. Nothing to do with the lake. The water has come down through the rock like that now for hundreds and hundreds of years. Move in a little bit and let those last people off the stairs if they wish. I have a video camera in the back. Hello? Come forward about 3 steps. Come forward about 3 steps. You're too far back. The light in here is not as good as it seems. If you come into the room a little closer, your pictures will improve dramatically. I've seen footage shot from the back wall, and it is terrible. In the beginning, there was no Hoover Dam. What there was the Colorado River coming through the gorge of Black Canyon. This is Black Canyon. 2 or 3 months of the year, this would be a roaring flood. In about every 7th year, that would result in major floods over in Southern California, costing millions in destruction. Rest of the year, the flow of water would dwindle to nearly nothing. There'd be long periods when you could step across the river here in one single step. With that wide variation in the amount of water in the river, plus the floods, they really couldn't develop this part of the country completely. It was so unstable, you couldn't tell from one month to the next what was going to happen. Hoover Dam was seen as a solution. With Hoover in place and working, the flow of water would be about the same all year round. They blasted and carved their way through solid rock, very hard volcanic rock. Used 3.5 million pounds of dynamite to cut 4 tunnels, 56 feet in diameter, an average of 4,000 feet in length. 2 on each side of the river, lining them with 3 feet of concrete, so they had a system then of 4 50-foot diversion tunnels. They raised an earth and rock coffer dam 100 feet high above this site, and they put a 65-footer down below. Introduced the river into those 4 tunnels so that during construction, this was the course of the Colorado River running inside these cliffs, underground, under control, and out of sight. They pumped this area completely dry, and they started to dig 135 feet to bed. So all those tales of men buried alive, entombed forever in the concrete of Hoover Dam are stories. You can't bury a man in less than 8 inches of concrete because you don't have enough cover. He would get up, and he would come after you and make noises in your ears about how come you all the time trying to bury me over in this concrete over here? You're some kind of crazy. And the 2 of you wouldn't get along at all. 8 inches poured. Tamp down the fresh concrete, nice and snug. Pour again. Tamp again. As they worked their way toward the top, at regular intervals, they'd lay in another grid of 1-inch diameter, thin-walled steel pipe right into the concrete. And when they got to the top of the form, at the 5-foot level, they would connect all the pipe and start pumping ice water at 40-degree temperature through the curing concrete for 72 hours. Curing concrete generates a very intense heat. It's part of the chemical process, and you have to dissipate the heat to cure the concrete. Normal curing on a massive concrete this size without ice would have taken much more than 100 years. When the cooling was done, they would pump the empty pipe full of cement grout. Under 300 pounds pressure, this was then solid concrete, no air holes, no weakness. 5 feet at a step, headed for the top. Reaching the level at 726 feet. At that point, the dam was poured about the same time they finished the power plant. They were starting to get parts for generators, so they started to assemble generators. 2 intake towers on each side of the river had been erected out in front of the dam. The ones closest to the dam have clocks. They were ready to flood the lake. Double steel doors closed off the intakes on all 4 diversion tunnels. A third of the way down the inner tunnels, halfway down the outer tunnels, concrete plugs were poured inside the tunnels so that the upper part of the tunnel is sealed at both ends. The lower part stands open. Spillways built on both sides of the river have drain systems coming down 150 feet, joining the old diversion tunnel just beyond the concrete plug. In 1983, that's when we got the white stain on the shore, and that too is 50 feet above normal. Spillways took care of all that excess water, no trouble at all. Do it again anytime. The inner tunnels. This is the Arizona right here, and it is 50 feet in diameter with a concrete lining. It got a 30-foot steel pipe made from 2 3/4 inch cold rolled steel. Some of you may know that stuff as boilerplate. 22-foot section of pipe weighs more than 150 tons. The heaviest one, 186. So large, so heavy, they didn't handle easily. They were made about 2 miles up the road on top of the cliffs in Nevada. Then they brought them down here to install. Fastened to the neighbor on either side using 272 of these 13-pound case-hardened steel pins inserted from the inside out under heat and pressure, pipe coated inside and out with enamel. Another pipe just like this one, made up and put into a second tunnel, cut specially for it, 170 feet higher in the cliff. So there are 2 on each side of the river. Each goes out to the base of an intake tower, takes water in a couple 100 feet below the surface of the lake, brings it down under the cliffs, around the dam, drops 300 feet lower.
Here we are at... Oh, the boat's moving! Backwards! And there's no one on it! Don't shake. What time is it now?
There's another 27 rolls.
We got 3 hours.
No.
You're backing up the boat.
Okay.
What, Dad?
3 hours.
Of this?
Mirage. At a stoplight.
Where are we, folks?
We are on Las Vegas Boulevard.
Strip.
The Strip. Yep, there's Wayne Newton.
Oh boy.
You're wasting the film.
Here we have Caesar's Palace. I'll show these to Kathy. Nope. Someday. The big hotel. Here we are stuck in traffic on Las Vegas Boulevard.
Thank you, Harrison. Mr. Fallsworth, bring your topman down.
Aye, aye, sir. Help back! On deck with ye!
Capitan, there are too many of these British. We must run and leave them this way.
Aye, aye, sir. Simpson, back the fore topsail and fore together. Baker, throw the cross-jack, courses and driver.
That face!
Your arms and receive a marine boarding party.
The only thing we'll receive from you is your stores, valuables, and whatever rum you might have on board. You son of a footman's goat!
Mr. Smythe, run out your port battery.
Aye, aye, sir. Lads, prepare to open gunfires. Open fires! Gun crew, charge and run out guns! Word come out! Heave that gun tackle, you men! Answer me now! First line battery at the ready, Captain.
Mr. Smythe, deliver a warning shot across their bow so they get our meaning.
Aye, aye, sir. Fire number 2, laddies. A whisker shy of her bow, if you please.
Down nicely.
Aye, aye, sir. Goddamn! It's their powder kegs we'll be wanting to smash. So avast her winding and lean into it, me lads. His ears would be bloody well came for. Right then, let her go.
I have one for you, you British scum! Pass this on to His Royal Highness!
Captain, we've taken a hit on the gun deck. He's got our powder stores.
And the pumps.
Captain, we're taking water on the bow, and she's going down by the stern also, Captain.
All hands. Watch the captain. Robert, watch the captain.
Captain goes down with the ship. Watch for the captain when the ship comes up.
A gentleman come!
Won't he be there?
Ahoy, you landlubbers!
And
It's
he
time
said
to
it's
enter our
not
fair
focused.
village and share in our victory celebration. So come, onward to Treasure Island!
Don't get in front of me.
Oh, no, he's coming up with the ship. He's still on the ship.
At 80 miles an hour.
85 miles an hour we were coasting.
Look at monkey smell.
The car was in neutral and we were coasting at 85 miles an hour coming down the hill.
In neutral.
Out of control, bouncing off the walls. We're still going down. Only we're just going down about 50 miles an hour, 40 miles an hour.
There's a town down there. Look, Robert. Perfection. Look at bushes here and there.
ground, isn't it?
It's not bearing anything.
It's not bearing anything, that's right. Non
Looking back up towards where we came. Boy, is it hot out here. I don't know, but it's like being in an oven with the wind blowing. I'm going to come around to the sand dunes. Sand dunes in Death Valley.
But you could get a suntan here.
You burn up. How'd you like to be staked out in this, Mark?
You just die.
No, it's just hot.
I would just give up and die.
Yeah, I know you would. I'll tell you what, we'll leave you here for a couple hours, Karen. When we come back?
I'd die, Vince. I would be dead.
Sand dunes. Death Valley. Boy, is it hot here. Whoa. Nice, pretty white sand, though, right in the middle. Must be 120 degrees. What's he doing? Yeah. I see Mark and Robert. Go on down, Mark. Roll down. Run down. No kidding. Okay, Mark. Come on. You ain't getting sand in your shoes. I wonder why. Come on back, Robert. Wind blown here. Tell you what, my feet are starting to burn from standing here. What do you see up over the hill? Come on down. Go down the hill. My fingers are getting hot, holding them up in the air. Come on back. Come on back, Andrea. What do you think of this? Very hot, huh? I gotta move, my feet are burning. Valley. White sand in the middle of the valley. We were on the other side walking on them a while ago.
I want to go get a rock. No, I got this one.
Here we are going out of Death Valley. It's about 100 degrees inside the van because we've had to turn the air conditioner off so we don't overheat. We're way, woo! We're way down there at the bottom.
In the stupid Ford. Fords are stupid.
They are.
Overheat. Mom, you should shut the light off.
I didn't know it was on.
Death Valley going over the hill into California. Barren Mountain. And we're coasting. 40, 45, 50. Uh-oh. 52. Break it down a little bit. 55. Whoa, better slow up. Take her back down. 50. 45. 40. On the curve. Oh, look at here. Wow. Wow, look at down there. Tisky, tisky, tisky. Slow it back down. We got a car in front of us that's going to creep ahead. 35. Back on the roll again, up to 40. Up. 30. 35. 40. 45, starting to gain now. 50. 55. Down there. Look down yonder. Wow. Wow, look at the rock is burnt from being so hot. And on the curve we go. Yep. 50 miles an hour. 50 miles. Slow her down, slow her down. Okay. Crooked arrow curves. Next 3 miles. Boy, isn't this pretty country? Down in the D, that'll slow her down a little bit.
What is D?
Drive.
Why does that slow it down?
Well, it's in gear. It slows down the vehicle a little bit.
Slow is slow.
Pretty down there?
24 is supposed to be dead. He's not that close. I don't know what it's like.
No, not so fast then. We go that fast.
Take a picture.
I am.
Okay.
Yep.
Taking a picture of Robin. We're terrified. Help! We can't look over the edge.
There's no guardrail here.
I know.
Come on, Rob, where are you?
That's why I'm hiding under a
It's
pillow.
a sheer cliff, too.
Stop it. Just drive.
Huh?
Just drive. I'm scared.
I'm
it's
looking.
pretty.
What's wrong, Rob?
Nothing. I'm moving fine. Look at the birdie scenery. Oh, it's beautiful. Now that there aren't any cliffs. I like that side.
Yes, it's so.
Right here.
Hi.
Look over the edge, Rob.
Oh, okay.
Rob, other edge.
Pretty scenery.
Take a picture of that down there.
No, it's neutral.
Came through. This is on the other side of Death Valley. We were just down in there. Beautiful. Beautiful country. There's the road that we just drove up.
How many feet?
14,496.
Is that big one right out there? Boy, is that pretty. Mount Whitney? 14,000 and what? And we are in the town of Lone Star? Lone Pine? In the state of California. This is the van. It's probably, 100 degrees. We just got out of Death Valley. And we didn't die. And we are right outside the area where they made the movie Maverick. And was it Roy Rogers?
Yeah, let's go.
We gotta go, bye. Whitney, this is the view out of the back of the van. Cool.
Where they taped Maverick.
Where they taped Maverick and who else? The Lone Ranger. This is the movie set area. Alabama Hills with a majestic Sierra Nevada background.
Bonanza.
Bonanza?
Yeah, this is Bonanza.
Van, Mark, Dad. Wow. Mount Whitney somewhere up there. And I think right there is Whitney. Right here, movie flats, where lots and lots of movies were taken. Hey, there's a postcard. Dad keeps backing up. This van's a gas.
I can climb that. No ropes.
I have that on tape, Mark.
Say it louder.
valley by Mount Whitney. We just drove up. Beautiful up here.
This must be a tumbleweed. Did you do the whole view?
I am. Yeah. It's gorgeous. Kids fighting in the background. We're gonna roll them off the hill here. Man, is it gorgeous.
Frames your picture.
Oh, you want to move it back?
Yeah, move it back. If you see jerking in the movie camera, it's not me, it's Vince's driving. Okay, now pull forward.
And neutral and comfy.
And again, Vince is hitting every hole, that's why the picture's jiggly. Go, huh?
This is a massive park. I'm not going to film the Grand Canyon or anything. Don't worry about it.
Where's the little camera?
It's on the dashboard.
Resort.
We're in Mammoth, California. On the top of a mountain. And we're spending the night here, and we drove through Death Valley today, and we almost died.
Now it's cold.
No, you're not. I am. Move it slow, Rob. Really slow. Honey, you're moving it too fast. Go ahead. People in the picture are nice. Kind of bodie, looking down from the mine.
On the hill overlooking Bodie. It's a ghost town. Supposed to be the baddest of the bad towns, where killings occurred on a regular basis, almost daily at times. There's only 5% of the town left still standing, 95% is gone. At one time they had 65 bars. Supposed to be a place where the baddest of the bad were. The weather was bad. Everything was bad about this town.
But gold.
They found gold and silver here. It was, at one time, over 10,000 people lived here. Very interesting place. These buildings are all original. They've not been restored. What they've done is they've stopped the decaying of them, but they're not restoring them. They're leaving them as is. As you can see, some of these things are really run down. It's a real ghost town. If you look hard enough down there, you might see the ghosts of Karen and Mark and Andrea roaming around in the streets. Robert's up here by me, knocking on that building next to me. Don't, Robert. Huh. This is the mine. They won't let us in by the mines. It must be, they say, they got signs posted saying that it's dangerous. The buildings themselves look like they're in pretty good shape. Must be the grounds, maybe shafts or something. Robert, what are you pounding on now? Out. There you go. I'm going into the sun, but that's Robert, the building he's tearing down. Oh, there's Robert's house right there.
Yeah.
That's it. That's where Robert lives.
Yep, that's where I live.
That's his restaurant too. I don't know what that building is. Very interesting place. Conway House. This guy ran freight from Bodie to Carson City. It was an 8 to 10 day round trip by mules and wagons. This guy was one of the very last remaining citizens of Bodie who remained till after the outbreak of World War II. Now we're looking down on the main street of the town. I guess it's the main street, or one of the main streets. See all the people running or walking between the different buildings. We're up quite a ways up this hill. The town goes on up further yet, but there's very few buildings past where we're at. This building was a post office, which was later converted to a bar and a hotel. And on the south side, where I'm looking, there used to be a big foundry. And going on down, there was a brewery, and there, over on the hill was a big hospital, and there was a cyanide plant over there. It comes back this way. I don't know what that building was right there. Doesn't say. But there's a picture of some of the wagons. Get a close-up of the wagons. This wrecking yard for wagons there. I think that was one of the 20 mule team wagons there, type, the type that they used.
The
brick building. To your left is the last operating store.
Yeah.
It was after 1942. It was a cafe at one time.
Yeah, that was originally a post office too.
Rob. People are panning for gold. This is in Virginia City.
I want to do that. It'd be neat.
The Bonanza Saloon in Virginia City, and this is supposed to be a 100-mile view.
I can see more than that with this. No, we don't.
I'd walk up closer, Mark.
Why?
You should push, you have a gain up button on it for backlighting.
On this one?
Uh-huh. There's a button, you just keep punching it. It tells you what your options are.
Yeah, you drink enough beer, you can see for 1,000 miles.
What?
If you drink enough beer, you can...
In Virginia City, looking for gold on the side of a hill right in town. The guy at the mansion said this is the best spot. We have no idea what we're doing.
Look like fools.
Yeah, but it's fun. This is C Street in Virginia City. There's Dad. He's looking for gold. He's bound and determined to get rich. There's the mansion. Well, Hoss Cartwright used to go and stay. Public school, Virginia City. Uh-huh.
Don't hit me. I'm watching them come out of the grocery store. You're on the air.
What?
Uh-oh.
Sam. Everybody, this is Wally, my big fluffy friend. Say hello to everybody, Wally. Hello. Oh.
Did we take up?
Don't record me.
I'm not gonna. Parasailer at Lake Tahoe. Why'd you put your hand over? I'm recording. Lake Tahoe. Pretty.
Yeah.
If you can only smell it, right? It smells so good here.
I don't smell it.
Come up here higher. Tell him I'm trying to run the battery out.
Yosemite. Climbing, we're at 9,000 feet. Climbing to 11. Forward band won't even hit 35 miles an hour. The pedal to the floor. Dad has the floor. We're doing 45 on this incline. And it's only up to Ford Aerostar's always better than the band. So let's get the crap. Robert, they might listen to the tape, so watch what she says. She was on the floor of the car. Yeah. Just stay on your side. Yeah, stay here. So look. Come on. Definitely a 9,000. Can you shoot down to the valley, Mark? Can you get that shot?
Not really.
I can, maybe.
Oh, yeah, I can do it.
That's going to be her.
Look, that truck has a whole bunch of cars going by.
That little truck you
Yeah.
passed.
They had like 9 cars that we landed. Yeah, you know that truck that we passed? It was like 9 cars. 9 days.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. Look at what the semi.
11 cars.
Kind of bumpy. I got it.
Maybe I can do this, somebody. Watch your lips and on your side.
Here we are waiting to get into Yosemite. Traffic has stopped. And so is Robert for the first time all day. What are you eating, Robert?
I'm gonna plant a tree.
Watch out, you guys.
I feel sorry for that guy. Cowboy man. Driving forward.
Bears, sometimes the bear get you.
I don't know how long they last. I've never kept...
I gotta buy another battery. I'm taking a video camera. I'm going on an elk hunt in 2 weeks to Montana, and we're gonna videotape all of our hunt. Excitement. Yeah.
Oh.
Nice videotape to show you when we get back.
Oh, that'll be nice. If you like killing animals, helpless animals.
That's all I use.
Oh, all right. Well, then it's put to use. It's not just for sport.
I don't buy beef and chicken and stuff from the store. I eat it. Bring my gun around.
There's Sasquatch back in the woods. Bigfoot? No. Uh-oh, he's finding a tree. There he comes. Here comes Sasquatch. Smile, Vince.
No, sir, I'm going to hold you here till that traffic goes by. Thank you. Yeah, where's traffic at right now? Where's Shirley? Mary, where's Shirley at?
You know where the gain up button is? Yeah.
Good for dark.
Push gain up.
What does that do?
It opens the lens where it lets more light in. See, you're in a dark environment. You're shooting into a lighted environment. That's when you want to gain up. Did you push it? Honey?
This way we get to enjoy it.
Yeah, we're going slow.
Dad going 75 miles an hour.
Oh, Andrew, shoot this stream here. It's
Here's
so
that short
pretty.
road.
Huh?
Remember?
You see it? Yeah.
Lady up here.
Nobody's in there, Rob.
Okay, don't just...
Yo-yo's going 25 miles an hour.
You're shaking.
Got that extra 10 miles an hour.
Going
Look
through
at that rock.
Yosemite. Is it recording? Yeah. On the wrong side of the road we're going.
Why are we going so slow?
Because there's a truck in front of us that says, follow me.
I hear a train.
Okay, sweetie. That's enough. Hold on.
Here we are at Yosemite, watching the mountain grow trees way up there.
This is Fairview Dome. Looking at one big solid rock.
Bet you there's gold in the middle of that.
Probably is, Robert.
Yep, and I'm gonna go find it, okay? See you later.
Hey, Rob, ask Dad if gain up is on the screen.
Beautiful all the way around. It's a different mountain we're looking at now. Different rock. Yosemite, that's our van. Looking at this solid rock mountain.
I'm afraid to. Can I go to the bathroom?
It's a big one. I'm going to zoom in on something. Way up there, if you look real close, right in the center of the screen. Someone is climbing. Got some mountain climbers up there, some idiots. It's hard to tell you how tall that mountain is. I'm going to zoom around to the other side. There's a lake behind me.
Oh, they're coming down. No, they're not. They're going up. It's like they're coming down to me.
Going around.
They were
One of them's going down.
Beautiful mountains.
Are you allowed to climb this mountain here?
I guess.
Oh, a sailor!
I'm going to close, looking straight down there at Robert and Andrea.
Well, I'm not going to be in the same picture with her.
No, you're not. We're separated. Ah, there's your face. Oh, is it ugly?
Oh,
I'm going to back off.
Do you see the sailor?
I'm going to go around and catch Andrea. Whoop, there she is. Ah, she's in the picture by herself.
Touch the water, honey.
Cold? Touch it. Bend over and touch it. Cold? No. Guess we got a sailor out there. Oh! Watch him catch the wind and blow over. Climber, he's going up. I follow. There's one there. There's another one. There's another one. Those guys are going up. I guess they're all going up. Wow. Not for me. Adios, people. This Yosemite someplace. Put it back where we can see what's there. It's absolutely gorgeous. Wind's blowing. Karen's having a fit. This is the rock we're standing on. Guys coming back. Off the edge, just sheer cliff. Bring it up. Whoa. Stand back. Okay, that's all we're going to do from here.
All the way back.
Half dome? That's half dome there? Look straight through it.
Are you looking right between, Rob?
Yeah.
The one way in the back?
Yeah, that's half dome.
Okay.
It's a big rock. Mark, what's the name of that mountain? Half Dome? I only have 5 minutes left on this roll of film.
I need the money.
What?
Hit me, I need the money.
I never heard that.
Have it?
No. I'm coming. The pollution?
Yeah, but if you look way out, you can just faintly see this ridge.
What is it?
Maybe I'm not seeing it.
Oh, this is the prettiest time of day to see it, Vince. Robert, hon, get the other tape out of the case. Find the camera case.
But Andrea is back there.
Oh, okay. Have Andrea do it. Driving out of the valley at sunset.
The steam locomotive in Yosemite. Look at those wheels.
It was made in Lima.
That was made in Lima?
Yep.
I don't know whether he's disconnecting or what he's doing.
Hooking it up.
Hooking it up. I've never seen one with the wheels geared like this before. Look at the gears.
Look at that really cool screen, honey. Why is it so small? Isn't that funny how the gears turn?
Yeah, look at the gears. Each one's a gears.
Different?
It's like a camshaft on the...
Yeah.
I'll get a picture of the camshaft. There it goes. Never seen one operate like that. He's probably gonna go around, turn around, huh?
He's gonna get in the front.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. He's gonna
There we go. That's the whole train.
You push them onto that track, and then back up, and then pull all the way up in front, and then hook himself up to the front. That's what you have. You can't. That's what you have to do.
Okay.
You don't want to go. You don't want the engine to go backwards the whole time.
Wonder if I need